Ronald, good afternoon to you. So Erasmus confirming Thursday, as I've just mentioned, that he'll be stepping down as head coach at the end of the year. What's the response been like back home?
Well, definitely one of disappointment, Jeremy, as many people believe that Rassie Erasmus has certainly covered himself in glory, coaching the Springboks to not only a rugby championship success this year, but also a very proud record. Springboks have only lost to New Zealand in that opening match of the Rugby World Cup. So people certainly feel that he should remain on. Many have said in the past when he struggled in his first season in charge that perhaps it is a conflict of interest, given that he's also serving as the director of rugby for the South African Rugby Union. But many feel after that, SA Rugby is saying that we are backing Rassie Erasmus despite his first season being a disappointing one, and that has certainly bared a lot of fruit in terms of the performances we've seen. He's certainly grown the team. We've seen a lot of players coming through in leaps and bounds, the likes of Chesson Colby, Peter Steph-Toy in the number 7 role, and many, many more, Magazoleman Pimpi, just to mention a few. So many feel that Rassie Erasmus perhaps should have stayed, and also some are questioning the timing of this announcement. Is it mind games? Because who is Rassie Erasmus up against on Saturday? Another wily old character in Eddie Jones. So this could also be mind games. So who knows, Jeremy? But certainly the big talk here in Despatch is the game tomorrow, and a lot of people can't wait.
So what are the fans telling you?
Well, Jeremy, we are going to speak to a few fans, many who knew Rassie Erasmus growing up here. We are going to start with the headmaster of Despatch. Sir, thank you so much for your time. First of all, introduce yourself to us and just tell us a bit about what Rassie means for your community.
I'm Colin Bartle. I'm the headmaster of Despatch High School. Rassie matriculated in Despatch in 1990. And for the school and for the community, it's huge having him as the Springbok coach. Despatch has always been known as a rugby town. I mean, we've produced people like Dani Gerber. We've had in our club people like Rassie Erasmus, Puerto Iemand, who's at present coaching the Blue Bulls. So to have Rassie Erasmus, who is an astute coach, and a person who knows the game of rugby, who played first team for us, who played in the Cravenbeck side and went on to play bigger rugby, played for the Springboks. To have a boy like that from Despatch and from Despatch High School, that's huge for us. And I mean, we're all going to root for him tomorrow.
It's huge indeed. I want to bring a few coaches from Despatch. Sir, you encountered Rassie Erasmus back in 2005. Although Rassie has always been a person who's been away from Despatch, having played for the Free State Cheetahs and also coached abroad.
Yes, I'm Conrad Schulz. I'm the caretaker at Despatch High School. I used to coach the club team Despatch at that time, 2005, and I can remember he was a guest speaker at our prize giving. And we will always admire him as a coach, as a player, as a person from Despatch, putting Despatch on the map again. Despatch is always on the map due to rugby. So yeah, we're very, very proud of him.
And lastly, I know you are a current coach, and I'm sure a lot of players would like to actually not only make it to the Springboks, but also, copy what Rassie Erasmus has established for himself. Do they stay in Despatch or move elsewhere?
Okay, I'm Elric van Veer in Despatch High School first team coach. Yeah, I think for Despatch, for us, it's a massive honour to have Rassie here as an old Despatcher. We as youngsters, myself as a coach, and also the players here.
Oh dear, well, we'll have to leave it there, picture frozen, but I think you get the picture. A lot of excitement in Despatch just outside Port Elizabeth.